Moon does here. Let's talk about the games happened on Thursday, March 3rd. The first game is the Bulls losing to the Atlanta Hawks 124-130. They scored a lot of points this game. The big three, Vucevic, DeRozan, and Zach LaVine, they all played pretty well, over 20 points. Don Samu and Kobe White, they're still getting the minutes. Caruso and Lonzo Ball, once these guys are back, they're not gonna have any value, but just write them out. They both played okay. Kobe White, his weaknesses are very, very clear. No defensive stats, very bad field goal, a lot of turnovers. But if you're looking for threes, you're looking for points, you're looking for assists, you're not gonna get another guy that's provide all those on the waiver wire better than Kobe White. Javonte Green played just 20 minutes. Yeah, we don't have to worry about him. I mean, there was a stretch he was getting 35 minutes, playing well, getting a lot of defensive stats. But I think with Derrick Jones Jr. back, that hasn't really been the case. For the Atlanta Hawks, Trae Young went off 39 points, 13 assists, really good efficiency. And this year, Trae Young has just been so good. Even in 9 category leagues, his rankings is inside that. He's 14th ranked player in 9 category leagues. 28 points, 3 threes, making a lot of threes. The assist is very solid. They average 1 steal. That's what that's what you ask of him. If he can give you 1 steal, that's good enough. Bogdanovic, in my opinion, is a must roster hit for 3s and 2 blocks. Still very, very solid, providing really good numbers. Clint Capella played a few extra minutes with Okongwu out, 33 minutes. But Okongwu shouldn't be too serious. Should be back soon. Gallinari and DeAndre Hunter, sure, you could roster them. As long as John Collins is out, Gallinari is a really good free throw guy. And if you're looking for free throws, you don't really find guys better than him anywhere on the waiver wire. Let's go to the next game. The Grizzlies lost to the Celtics. They went to Boston. And Celtics really, Ja Morant got his at the end of the day. He struggled a little bit in the first half, 38 points. Still got 38 points and hit 4 threes. My God, 7 assists. That's another thing. Like, he's been taking a lot of threes and making a lot of threes. That obviously helped his value. Still not a great 3-point shooter. A lot of teams, they just giving him the 3. And this year, obviously, he improved his steal numbers, 1.2 steals a game. Desmond Bane hit 5 threes, 17 points, and a steal. Desmond Bane has not played well, and Dylan Brooks, I don't think with the return of Dylan Brooks going to impact him that much. To be honest, now he really proved himself to be one of the better players in the league, especially as a 3-point shooter. So he's gonna be fine. He's gonna have the usage. He's gonna have the minutes. Steven Adams had 7 offensive rebounds. He's just a rebound streamer. Jaren Jackson Jr. also played well, but only had 1 block here. But with him, the majority of his value is gonna be about the blocks. How many blocks can he get us? Zaire Williams played just 15 minutes and nothing else. He doesn't really need. Not really fantasy relevant. Look at Kyle Anderson, man. Kyle played 24 minutes, had 6 steals, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's a good streamer. And DeAnthony Melton just 18 minutes. It's just playing 18 to 20 minutes. You could stream him for some peripheral stats, but it's tough. This game, you got 7 rebounds and 2 steals. That's great, but a lot of the times, maybe just give you 1 steal and nothing else. For the Celtics, Jason Tatum without Jaylen Brown. Great game, 37 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, with 2 threes and good efficiencies across the board. And Horford continues to play huge. My God, 21 points, 15. He was really close to droppable not that long ago. In the last 2 weeks, Al Horford is 33rd ranked player. So it's safe to say he's back. Robert Williams also has a huge game, 3 steals and 3 blocks, 10 points and 12 rebounds. Aaron Nesmith left the game early, so Grant Williams, who's been playing well, got 35 minutes, hit 3 threes. I don't know if we can really trust Grant Williams. He's putting up really good numbers in the last 2 weeks. 87th ranked player, not great numbers, but the minutes is there, hitting 1.2 threes, 4 rebound, a steal, 1 assist. So not really fantasy relevant, to be honest. But if the Celtics got a good schedule, I would look to stream him. And Derek White, without Jaylen Brown, he played just 25 minutes. We still got to roster him. Had a block and 12 points with 2 threes, but you know, his upside is really not there, because even without Jaylen Brown, he didn't really play that you know, high minutes. Okay, let's go to the next game. The Miami Heat beat the Brooklyn Nets 113-103, and Jimmy Butler didn't play. He was, you know, he was really bad in the last month or two. Jimmy Butler playing through some injuries, so it's good to just rest up. Bam Adebayo plays super well. 5 fouls, but 30 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. The assist number is also back up. So, you know, Kyle Lowry is out this game. We'll see what happens when Kyle Lowry, you know, how many assists can Bam get, really. Duncan Robinson played 31 minutes. He's just doing cardio. Took 3 shots, but had 7 assists. You know, that's what happens when, you know, when the other team focuses on you. You get a lot of assists, so that's still good, but not really fantasy relevant. Gabe Vincent, we could stream as long as Kyle Lowry is out. Did not have the best game. Tyler Hero, 27 points, 8 assists, and a steal. Man, the steal numbers for Tyler Hero is good. You know, if he can just average 1, you know, can't really complain. And 10 for 10 on the free throw line is huge. 27 points. And Caleb Martin, out of nowhere, played 22 minutes. Well, I guess Jimmy Butler was out and played super well, but I don't think we should trust him getting 35 minutes every single night. For the Brooklyn Nets, KD, 31 points. First game back, he was out for a long time. 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Really good stuff. Great efficiency across the board. So if you got KD back and the playoff is around the corner, that's great to see. And well rested KD, you know, he's gonna put up great numbers. And now that Harden is out, I expect him and to get a few extra assists. To be honest, Goran Dragic, interestingly, played 28 minutes, had 7 assists. We could, if you're looking for some assists, some guard stats, you could look to Goran Dragic. But you know, if Kyrie is playing, then he's not gonna have any value. Seth Curry, you know, with this trade, he's kind of like a must roster. You know, even with KD back, he played 35 minutes, and you know, some nights he's not gonna make this many shots. Some nights he'll go off for 20 points with 5 threes. So you just have to hold on to him. Bruce Brown plays super well again. 33 minutes, 21 points, 2 steals and a block, with 3 threes. Good stuff from Bruce Brown. And he's playing really well this week. You know, they already played 3 games this week, so if you stream Bruce Brown, you're probably happy. Patty Mills, I think with Seth Curry coming over, I mean, he's already not really putting up good numbers. He could be a 3-point streamer. That's all he is really at this point. And all the guys will start coming back. And let's look at the next game. The Detroit Pistons beat the Toronto Raptors 108-106. The Detroit Pistons, man, what is going on? They've been beating a lot of teams lately. I think the first game after the All-Star break, they beat the Cavaliers. And then it's not easy to do. I know a couple of guys were out on Toronto, but it's a tough team to beat at home. All right, let's see what happened this game. Jeremy Grant had 26 points. He was I would say pretty bad. Before All-Star break. Lately he has been really good. 2 threes, 8 for 9, 26 points, sure. And Sadiq Bey took 19 field goals. Kate Cunningham took 20. So those are the 2 guys that pretty much eat up all the usage. These 3 guys. Sadiq Bey really good. You just have to keep writing with him. He sorry. Yeah, you just have to keep riding with him. 3 threes. I know he struggled pretty much all season shooting the ball, and he's not gonna be a great field goal guy, but the amount of threes he makes and takes is huge. And Kate Cunningham, of course, put up a great line. 22 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists. He's a guy that can just do everything, and the efficiency is gonna be an issue with him. He hit 4 threes as well this game. And Isaiah Stewart, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks, 10 points. Really good rebounder and get you some blocks. If you need those 2 categories, I don't mind just right with him. And Kelly Olynyk, 18 minutes. I don't think we need to think about him and Killian Hayes, who's been getting a lot of minutes, only got 18. So can't really trust the bench guys, and Corey Joseph got 32 minutes this game. So if you need assist, you could turn to Corey Joseph or Killian Hayes, but unless they got a good schedule, I don't think I'm too interested in either guys. And the Toronto Raptors, one of the reasons they lost is Gary Trent going 4 for 23, took 15 threes, 14 points, still got 2 steals and 4 assists. That's really helping his value. The biggest reason that his rankings is so high this season, Gary Trent. And first month thing, he was averaging 2 steals. Nobody really believed him, right? Because when he was a Blazer, he averaged like 0.7, 0.8, but he just keep doing it, playing on this Raptors defensive scheme, keep getting those steals. Malachi Flynn, as long as Fred VanVleet is out, he has some streaming value. They have another back-to-back. Is it today or on the weekend? If they got a back-to-back, sure, you could have him. And Precious Chua, sure, you could stream him. Chris Boucher, because they got 5 games this week. Ken Birch, don't really mind if you stream any one of them before the week started. No, it's already too late. I already played 3 games. Scotty Barnes, another great game, and with OG out for minimum 2 weeks, I think OG is gonna put up some great values. Scotty Barnes is gonna put up great values with all these guys out. Pascal Siakam had 28 points and a steal, 5 rebounds, played 42 minutes, man. Hopefully these guys can make it to the end. We have like 20 games left. And you already see, when you play guys that high minutes, they're gonna struggle in the end. Once we get to the end of the season. All right. Let's look at the next game. The Golden State Warriors lost to Dallas Mavericks 113. This is their second loss to them. Maybe their playing style, Dallas just match up well with Warriors. What's going on? Obviously, they're still without Draymond Green. This game, Klay Thompson played 28 minutes, 16 points and 2 threes. Just very mediocre numbers, to be honest. Like, I could argue that Jordan Poole is better than Klay Thompson. Let's see. Well, the thing is, on a per game basis, Klay might be better. While Klay is 101st ranked player, Jordan Poole, they're kind of close. But Jordan Poole is not going to miss these many games. Jordan Poole played just 26 minutes, 23 points, 2 steals and a block. And one thing about Jordan Poole is that the free throw is a little bit underrated, because he's going to go to the line 3-4 times a game and not 90%. So that helps your free throw a little bit. It's not huge, but helps your free throw. And he obviously makes threes and score a little bit. And if you can add in those defensive stats, don't really mind having him on your team. And yesterday kind of low volume day, so you could stream him. That'll be nice. That's nice. Curry, they have to play him 40 minutes, 21 points, 4 threes, 9 assists and a steal. And I think ever since Klay came back, they really try to integrate Klay Thompson into the offense. And Curry just had to give a little bit. Just wasn't putting up the numbers he was putting up. And obviously with Draymond Green out, it's hard for Curry to get easy shots, right? Because Draymond Green was setting him up very nicely. Come on, Looney, 25 minutes. Andrew Wiggins finally had a good game, 37 minutes with 3 steals and a block, 17 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Yeah, he's been struggling quite a bit. Also, since the return of Klay, But if you can get those defensive stats, that would be nice. And Warriors, if you take a look at the schedule, they got a bunch of games coming up. So if you stream Jordan Poole, Gary Payton Jr., that's fine, as long as Draymond Green is out. For the Dallas Mavericks, another great win, and Luka just with Porzingis out, really just unlocked him. 41 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals. Just crazy good stuff from Luka. Jalen Brunson, 14 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, putting up okay numbers. And Dwight Powell, 13 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Dwight Powell, he's been getting, the minutes, but like in fantasy, he doesn't really do that much. Maybe field goal. He doesn't grab a lot of rebounds. He's not going to block a lot of shots either, so not really a fan of him. Dorian Finney-Smith has been playing fairly well ever since that big contract of his ever since he got that big contract. 7 for 9, hit 4 threes. Yeah, I mean, all the Maverick guys, they're gonna take so many threes now that Porzingis is out. Dorian Finney only took 5, but it made 4. And look at Reggie Bullock took 12. So I know this guy is kind of old, but yeah, playing on this Mavericks team just generates so many three-point attempts playing with Luka. So we want to grab him, and his minutes is super high. Had 3 steals and a block here as well, 14 points, really good stuff for him. And Spencer Dinwiddie coming off the bench, had 28 points. That's not bad. 28 points, 17 points, 7 rebounds, and a steal. And no steal. He doesn't get any defensive stats. Sorry, 17 points and 7 assists. That's not bad. If you're looking for assist, just 4 or 5 assists, because you're not gonna have guys on the waiver wire giving you 7, right? So 4 assists is pretty good on the waiver wire. So you could pick up Spencer Dinwiddie. He's played okay in the last couple of games, but again, like the value is very minimal. Unless you really need the assist, you could look at him. Let's look at the next game. The Sacramento Kings beat the San Antonio Spurs. This is a much needed win for the Kings. If they, I mean, they're almost out of it already, out of the playoffs. To be honest, they are the Kings. How many games are they behind the 10th seed? Yeah, 3.5 games. Well, if they go on a 5-game winning streak, they could cut 5 to 10 game winning streak. It's technically possible. De'Aaron Fox, nice numbers, man. 26 points, 9 assists, 3 steals and a block. Very nice. And the Tyrese Halliburton trade, definitely, huge help for De'Aaron Fox's value rest of the way. And Sabonis fouled out in 27 minutes, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, and 12 points. Sure, don't really mind it. Justin Holiday, we could stream. He took 12 threes, right? He could easily made 5 of them. So if you want threes and defensive stats, go stream Justin Holiday. Harrison Barnes, also huge game, 27 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Went to the free throw line 14 times as well. Dante DiVincenzo, we got to look at him as a potential streamer. The assists, the threes could be there. Play 30 minutes. But sometimes Jeremy Lamb will come in because Jeremy Lamb was horrible this game. So they didn't give him really any minutes. Otherwise, maybe Dante DiVincenzo plays 22, 23, and Jeremy Lamb will get close to 20 points. But that's not the case this game. So really on this team, Davion Mitchell, I think we know at this point really he's not going to have really great fantasy values if De'Aaron Fox is playing. And they've been giving Justin Holiday a lot of minutes. So Davion Mitchell really is not really fantasy relevant. Dante DiVincenzo is interesting. He could get a bunch of defensive stats and threes, but we should not trust it yet. But the Kings, they got a good schedule. They already had a back-to-back. So if you stream Jeremy Lamb or Justin Holiday, that's smart. Now that the back-to-back is over, feel free to drop them. And then look at the Spurs. Keldon Johnson played just 15 minutes. Did he get hurt? Yeah, Keldon Johnson. Well, he didn't get hurt. Did he get ejected? I don't know what happened with him. Played just 15 minutes and 2 points. So with him getting ejected or out of the game, Lonnie Walker played 30 minutes. Oh, well, maybe he didn't get ejected. Just Lonnie Walker having a huge game. 30 points for Lonnie Walker with 5 threes. We cannot trust it. But we should trust Devin Vassell. He needs to be picked up. Had 4 threes and 2 blocks. A lot of times he gets you the steals as well. So we gotta trust Devin Vassell. If he's still out there on the waiver wire, we should go pick him up. And Jacob Poeltl, another great game. 16 points, 2 steals and a block in the last 2 months or so. Just been providing plenty of defensive stats. Really good field goal, and if you're pounding points and free throws and threes, those 3 categories is great. I mean, as a big man, he gets you assists as well, so can't really complain about his production all year. And Javonte Murray, what else you have to say about this guy? 29 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals. Continue continue putting up great numbers. Um, and this is the guy that we want to take even early second round. I don't think I want to take him at the end of the first round because I feel like this season he played as well as he could. Don't really see how he could go up there unless he improve his efficiency. And who knows over the off season what happens with the Spurs? Maybe they'll get a young guy or a new young guy that's gonna take some of the usage away from him. And let's look at last game of the night, man. Lakers cannot trust the Lakers, man. You just have to bet against them. Clippers were favored by 2.5 points, and they end up losing by. The Clippers end up beating them by 21 points. LeBron James at this point just getting the stats, man. 26 points, 2 threes. Sure, he's taking a lot of threes. 9 threes this game. 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and a block. Shot okay from the free throw line, but he was a minus 27. LeBron James. Oh man, the Lakers. Austin Reeves. Yeah, they just keep switching. You know, one game is Trevor Ariza, one game is Malik Monk, one game is Austin Reeves, one game is Carmelo Anthony getting 30 minutes. Even the starting lineup is all over the place, and Russell Westbrook played just 20 minutes. Did he get benched again? I don't know. 17 points, 8 rebounds, and he's fallen off a cliff. The Russell Westbrook production. You know, he was close to averaging a triple-double while LeBron was out. And, you know, even when LeBron was playing early this season, he was putting up great numbers. Now, that's not the case. Malik Monk hit 2 threes. A stream block. We could stream him. We could stream Carmelo Anthony. As long as Anthony Davis is out, you don't really mind either option. Carmelo Anthony didn't make a 3, but 13 points. And Melo was a minus 34 in his 25 minutes. Clippers, Clippers is not they're without their 2 best players. You shouldn't be losing by 20 when you got LeBron and Russell Westbrook on your team. So I don't know what's going on with the Lakers, but you can't trust them. You gotta bet against them most of the time. They're not looking good. And Avery Bradley also was getting the minutes. Now he's not playing. Taylor Horton Tucker, same thing. For the LA Clippers, Batum keeps starting again 20 minutes, so he's not really fantasy relevant. In this game, due to the blowout, Marcus Morris Sr. only got 21 minutes, so it's okay. He should be getting close to 30 minutes most of the time. Zubac, 19 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 blocks. Sure, good game from Zubac. And Isaiah Hartenstein, they're splitting the minutes at the moment. Hartenstein sometimes only get 15, so I don't really trust his production. I don't really trust his minutes, but whenever he plays, we know this guy can put up numbers. A steal on the block, 6 for 7 from the field, versus the bad defensive Laker team. Sure, these guys gonna eat. And Reggie Jackson, this is what he should be playing. He was a plus 44 in 35 minutes, 36 points, 9 assists, 2 steals, and 4 threes. He's not gonna do this every game, but he really had it going versus a bad Lakers team, defensive Laker team. And Robert Covington, can you drop him? 27 minutes. Some games he was only getting 20, but this game 7 rebounds, 2 threes, 2 steals, 12 points. You just gotta hold on to the Lord. He's not gonna guarantee to have 25 minutes every single night, but in certain nights he will get 30 and put up great numbers. So just gotta keep holding on to him. And that's it for all the games, guys. I'll see you guys next time.